I've wanted to talk about Honey Boy for so long now, but never could find the right words. I was extremely excited to hear about this movie coming out back in 2019, and I was lucky enough to see it early on the big screen. Honey Boy is a revelation, a film that deserves to be seen, no matter what you feel about Shia LaBeouf now. It is a story that many can relate to, including myself, and it is one of the best films from that year that no one really talks about. This movie felt like a fever dream. Honey Boy is by definition a very raw and sincere film. Being semi-autobiographical to Shia LaBeouf makes it a bit of a tragedy. Exploring abuse, neglect, and trauma in a flashback style would be easy to botch. Honey Boy made me feel too distraught to process its transitions between past and present, even after the credits started rolling, and had time for the film's hopeful conclusion to settle. Honey Boy's connected storylines, even while told a decade apart, blend into each other. That's how trauma works too. Yet recalling the moments from years past that have seeped into the present is how one takes the first step toward healing trauma. Honey Boy embodies this concept beyond its obvious thematic presence, but also in its non-linear chronology that's really special. The cinematographer's technique captured light and color in the most mesmerizing way in every single scene, from the grim blue tone of the apartment to the faint sunlight accenting James's rugged features. Honey Boy's color palette made me feel wholly immersed in Otis's story from start to finish. Otis's PTSD triggers were thoughtfully explored, transitioning from the assault scene at the pool to Otis's group therapy session in the pool was brilliant. Other triggers were layered from the past, present in this fashion, and it was damn effective to say the least. Honey Boy succeeds at making a viewer feel uncomfortable, the right type of uncomfortable, that is. I felt caught between a chuckle and a wince during many scenes. Luke Hedges and Shia LaBeouf's performances are especially memorable for this film. Honey Boy happens to be more than a story of Shia LaBeouf's childhood. For me, watching it feels like going through a therapy session and trying to forgive your parents with whom you've struggled to find a compromise with for a long time, or perhaps you're still struggling. If you did not like Honey Boy, if you didn't sympathize with Otis, you were probably lucky in some way. But to those of you who felt his pain when watching it, who felt like Shia LaBeouf touched an old wound on their body, once again, forgiveness is all you can do. You can tell LaBeouf wrote from a place of vulnerability, and not only because this was his life story, but because he portrayed his father in the eyes of his 12-year-old self. Yes, he fabricated some stuff, and he even came out and said that, but at a young age you fabricate things. Where you still see your parents from naive eyes, where even when they commit the most brutal actions, they are still worthy of saving. They aren't human, but imperfectly perfect beings. You are aware of the damage they are causing and still wanting to be their savior because they are your parent. 12-year-old Otis repeatedly said, "I'm not stupid," and I believe this defines the entire movie.
The older you get, you learn a couple things about life. You get to know what you come from. As you come from good people who were hurting and didn't know what to do, so they drank a lot.
You need to get rid of what doesn't work.
The only thing my father gave me that was of any value is pain. And you want to take that away?
Can I?
I know I'll make it with you by my side. Yes, yes.
Tune in every Friday for new movie videos. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below what other movies you would like me to do videos on. Thank you, Mom, for editing the scripts for my movie essays. I appreciate you. Till next time, thanks for watching. Catch you on the flip side.